Tkrs is not responsible for any emotional damage caused during this podcast.
Niggas really want to be gatekeepers, but I can't be gatekeeper because I'm not good at nothing.
The second song sounded like some wicked Barney type shit.
Man, hey, who is this? Where the fuck he from? Tell him 716. I say, goddamn, hey, he up now. Why you got it plain Jane and he ain't bust it down? I say, goddamn, hey, wait a minute. When I walk up in a room, then there's some paper in it. I say, oh man, hey, cool it down. If you ain't know me then, nigga, you gon' know me now. I say, goddamn, hey, I'm from the 6. You ain't never run no blocks. Most of these niggas just run their lips. All the girls that used to be thoughts, you be hugging them trying to kiss. How you turn her into your wifey when the whole hood used to hit? I say, goddamn, hey, I'm up now. They like, how the fuck he get a bag? He from a small town. They be praying on your downfall, hoping that you fall down. Now that I'm in my bag, I can go fuck my crush now. I say, hold on, chill, just wait a minute. I'm just getting started, wait till you see me when I'm finished. I remember I was drowning, I looked up and you was grinning. Now you look upset and you look salty, see me winning. Hey, oh man, hey, who is this? Where the fuck he from? Tell him 716. I say, goddamn, hey, he up now. Why you got it plain Jane and he ain't bust it down?
The kids are sweet.
Come on. Welcome to the Tkrs podcast. Okay, look, check this out, right? I know you got skied up shy right now. I normally don't wear the ski. I swear to God, I'm gonna get a haircut soon, and I'm gonna take it back off. Until then, right? Yo, check this out. No, it look crazy as hell today. I'm not even gonna do it to y'all, right? Because y'all mean as fuck. I see how y'all be doing, people. But check this out, though. We in here, we rocking out, okay? I got another interview for you. Carlito Smooth is taking a nap. You'll get the behind the scenes footage of that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He got the snacks on his stomach. You know what I mean? He's just full out, chilling. But big shout out to Carlito Smooth. He did his thing these last 2 interviews. I'm gonna give him a little break coming here. You know what I mean? Talk to the people a little bit. It's been a while, y'all. How y'all vibing out? I'm doing my first interview in a while. You know what I mean? But I want to talk to Lil Swaggy. We got some good conversation to have. I just learned already, just before we even started this shit, that he's from Brooklyn. I didn't even fucking know, bro. I thought he was from Buff. You know what I mean? You learn something every day, man. You learn something every day, but we're going to get tapped into it. Let the people know who is Lil Swaggy.
Man, like what you want to know?
Let's get started, man. How'd you come up with the name?
All right, so basically, I was on the basketball team in high school. Well, not even high school, more so middle school. And like,
you athletic and shit? You athletic and shit? I feel you.
Yeah, man. And I would just like, me and my brothers, we would just like show up to like practice in like the flashiest clothes type shit. Cause like we moved away from New York at this point. We was in like PA. And yeah, so like it got to a point where the coach started calling me Swaggy. Cause I was the only one wearing like Adidas tracksuit pants while everybody else was wearing shorts during practice and shit like that. So I was like the oddball that stood out. And so like people started calling me Swaggy Lils. It didn't sound right. And then I switched it around. And a lot of people think that Lil and Lil Swaggy stands for little. No, it stands for Lil because my real name is Khalil. And
oh shit.
Yeah, so like I had to like add a little spin to it and everything. But yeah, that's how Lil Swaggy came apart. So like, yeah, thanks to Coach.
Okay. I got a good question for you. When it comes down to music, right? Because you're a musician, you know what I mean? That's, I've seen your art a couple times. I've tapped in with you before. I tapped into a couple of videos with you. I see you a lot with the artist Kilo a lot, like a whole bunch. Like, you know what I mean? Y'all definitely are like Cosmo and Wanda a little bit. Y'all definitely be around each other a lot. Y'all be killing it, especially with the videos. I've seen a couple of them. The effects be crazy. We're going to tap into some today. We're going to get the people a chance to get to know you that don't know you. Because here at Tkrs Network, we are, we worldwide with it, man. We got people in London tapping in. We got people in LA tapping in. We got Memphis, Alabama. You know what I mean? I could keep going, but I'm going to forget some states and y'all going to make fun of me. So we're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to get back into this interview, okay? Lil Swaggy. What got you on the music?
So really got me into music. Like my mom, she was more so a music head than me. She used to do music back in her time, but not like record. She would be like more so like choirs and like concerts and stuff like that, like stuff for school. she used to have like she has like accolades and like trophies and everything from like these competitions from singing and whatnot and like harmonizing and shit. And it just like my mom, she like whatever album she felt was gonna be good, she will always buy it. And like my mom will have like a suitcase full of like CDs and whatnot to like swipe through. And that my first time actually, like my first recollection of listening to hip hop, I would say is 50 Cent's Get Rich or Die Trying. So that was like back at like 03. My mom, like basically like back then, like albums was like as much as video games, like $59.99 type shit. So like we had the Hustle Man on the block. My mom would like get like CDs that like motherfuckers couldn't afford in the store.
Bro, listen, the bootleg nigga back in the day, that nigga was valuable, bro. That nigga was valuable, okay? He was always as valuable as the weed man. Trying to tell you.
Like, he sold weed too. Like he was like the hustle man. Like he would go around the projects and everything, like selling CDs, and like he would sell it for like, I would say like twice as like low as the original like copy of the album. And like they would just pull up, give a blank CD with the name written on it, boom, there you go. And that's how my mom got like Get Rich or Die Trying. And that's what like got my older brother into like burning CDs and shit. Like once he learned how to like burn CDs and shit, it was over. It was over. Like we would like put it on, we would like put the DVD into the TV, play a bunch of beats and start like freestyling and shit on it. Even as a kid, I was like trying to like freestyle. Like even in school, I had motherfuckers banging on the table with the pencil, and like me and my brother and my friends, we would just like freestyle. And, like it would just like catch motherfuckers' attention and shit.
I got a question. How old are you? Because based upon what you were saying, it's getting me excited because like it reminds me of my childhood. Because normally I talk to niggas that don't know like anything. They be like, "Who is that?" I'll be like, "Oh damn, no, that's though." Oh, how old are you?
I turned 26 next week.
Ah, that's why. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So you were blessed to see the VHSs. And you got to see Blockbuster, and you know, it was a great time, y'all. It was a great time. I swear to God, bro. You know what I mean? You remember commercials? You remember commercials on TV, bro? That shit was crazy. You had to wait till it was over. That was that was nuts, right?
I remember when commercial breaks was long as hell. Like it used to be long as hell. Now they're just small little ads.
You know what I mean? Now it's just skipping out.
Right.
That should be crazy, man. You ever see a kid get mad and impatient over the fact that they can't skip the shit for another 10 seconds? Like, nigga, I had to go and like when the commercial was on back in the day, that was it, man. You ever record something and stop it at the commercials and shit so you ain't get the commercial? Nah, that's it. You know what I mean? You know the vibes, man. Shout out to everybody tapped in. I'm trying to tell you. Shout out to everybody tapped in. We were a little Swaggy right now, okay? Big Brooklyn shit in here, you know what I mean? He moved around a lot, you know what I mean? So if you know him from your town, it's probably because, you know what I mean, he's a nomad, you know what I mean? He gets around, you know what I mean?
I lived down in Poughkeepsie for a while too, for like most of my
time. Man, I'm trying to tell you. He said some shit I didn't know was a word. That's what I'm talking about. He said
Poughkeepsie.
He lived out in Gypsy. I don't know where the fuck that's at. What is that? What is that? What the fuck is that?
Oh shit.
Oh shit. What did he say?
Bro, wildin'.
Oh shit, man. Yo, shout out to everybody tapping in. I'm high. I'm not gonna lie. Listen, we tapped in though. We went Swaggy. We getting back into it. Okay, Swaggy. What motivates you when you making music?
Shit. What motivates me? It usually
what gets you in the booth?
All right, so like something could like pop into my head. Like some could pop into my head like one bar. And then that's when I would just like write it down. And then I will find a beat. I will find a beat to basically try to like go with that. So like I would try to like get a little inspiration off of like how things sound in my head. So if I hear like a drum bow, then I would expect that to like repeat in my head until like I find something that matches that, basically. Also that matches the lyrics.
Now, you know, I want to get into it. Let me push this back right quick. I feel like we close as hell.
Yeah.
We go up in the fucking screen. Shit, my head big as hell. Look, check this out. I want to talk about competition. I want to talk about the competition that is in music. One thing I'm noticing when it comes down to music, and when I'm realizing as I'm like behind the scenes at like all these Lido interviews, and when we tapping in with all these people for songs, and what I'm noticing is that everybody got crab in the bucket mentality in every city, right? So you
Mhm.
get the artists that they point at and say these are the next niggas up, right? And then you
Right.
get the niggas that they act like they better than, and, and those niggas be talented, but because they're not linked up or they're not squatted up with the right people or they're not, you know, in laymaness of a better word, sucking dick. There's there's no opportunities presented. And that's where niggas like me and Lito come in, because we specialize, and the rest of the team, we specialize in helping the niggas that don't feel like sucking dick. I'm telling you, it's a lot easier that way. Look, check this. You keep your integrity. You know what I mean?
Right.
You build up your own brand. You know what I mean? And nobody can take it away from you. It's always good to build something nobody can take away from you. I appreciate that so much. Like when you partner up and you click up with niggas, what happens a lot of times is when y'all fall out, there go your motion. And it'd be like, if you just took the time out not to suck dick and work hard, nobody could have took that from you. You feel me? You don't want to be
Right.
known as Robin. You know what I mean? Especially in your own story. You want to be the hero of your own story. On God. But let's get into this part of it. How hard is it for you to deal with linking and dealing with artists? Because I hear it all the time, bro. I'll be in the clubs and shit, and they be like, yo, we got a link. I never see a link. A fucking I don't see nothing come out. And it'd be one of those things. A lot of the artists would be like, "Oh, well, he just said that to say it." No, that's just artist talk. That's just artist talk. And it's just like at some point, why waste your time doing that if you're not gonna do it? You should try it. Like if you really tried to really reach out to these artists, they're not as bad as you think. All of us is a bunch of niggas just trying to make it out. I don't know if you noticed or not. I don't know if you feel like you rich because you got a nice chain on, but you still live 3 blocks from me. I see you, nigga. We both trying to make it out. Stop hating. You realize a lot of times what people don't realize is when you have two people that can easily leave the bucket, right? And we hanging on each other. If one grab the top and pull the other one up, he can pull you up.
You gotta make a bridge at that point.
That's the point. And it's like the problem with building bridges, especially in your town, a lot of times people don't want to give up. A lot of times, I bet you in every city, there's a group of old niggas that's been doing it too long and don't want to let nobody else in, right? So what you got to do is either you get two options in this situation. You either you kind of submit and you kind of just try to get your way in there, and you go get the coffee and you do all the extra shit that you shouldn't have to do, or you can just get with the other niggas that they say, fuck, y'all can figure this shit out, man. I'm trying to tell you. It's smarter that way. It's definitely smarter that way. I've tapped in with a lot of artists from a lot of cities, and they are talented. And a lot of things I've noticed is that a lot of them are like, damn, bro, like, niggas can't even get this show out here. These niggas is tripping. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
And that's what we need. We need more of that. And I feel like building this online community where artists can come together, they can talk about their new shit, they can show you their videos, you could really get an in-depth look into their lives and what they got going on. You know, because the fan, I said all the time, the fans want to feel like they're a part of what you got going on, like all the time. Like they know you hell, man. Like they just want to know what's going on. That's why if you ever pay attention, controversy sells better than positivity. Because it's just more messy. It's like drama TV. They want drama. They want to see what's going on. So this is the way we show you. You know what I mean? So we're gonna get. I'm back to asking him questions. I had to just explain that. You know what I mean, to get the vibe going, right? But Lil Swaggy, you hate these niggas too. What's going on, man? Did they present you with opportunities?
Out there.
Anywhere, just anywhere you've been embraced as an artist.
Oh yeah, definitely. It doesn't matter like where you from. It's all about where you at. And that's just how I feel. That's just my perspective on it. And
do you feel like it has a lot to do with the communication skills of the artist?
definitely communication skills take part in that. And that's why I have a manager, shout out different Scooby. And she basically like when I link up with somebody, she makes sure that I link up with that person. She makes sure I do like a feature with that person. Same with Kilo. Like when I'm out with Kilo, we're at shows and everything like that. We make sure we get their info down and everything, and like we link up with them. Like for example, we was down in New York and we met up with this group of people a group of people our age trying to do like a music video and whatnot. And like we ended up like connecting, and like we stayed connected since. We don't have any songs together yet, but like we like stay connected since.
Type shit, type shit. I had a
Yeah.
question about Hilo actually, because people, I see a lot of friendships come and go, but y'all friendship is one of those things I'm seeing in the music, especially in the music side. Y'all both are artists. Y'all manage to still be good friends, even though with no competitive nature in there. Y'all show that it's possible. So my question to you is like, what's the key to a really good relationship when it comes down to other artists and other people in your field?
Oh, that is a good fucking question.
I know. When I get high, I get good. I'm trying to tell you.
I'm high too. I'm good. But what's the key to that? Honestly, aura.
That's a fact.
Aura. Me and Key, we met off of aura. Like that's just like that like explains like our brotherhood or sisterhood basically. That's not my best friend, that's my sister. And like she's taught me a lot and I've taught her a lot. And like I've never really had a friend like that. Like you said, a lot of people come and go. Yes, me and Key, we did have a fallout back in like 2022. It was obviously like a big ego trip, but like we managed to patch that a few months later.
Yeah, that shit happens all the time. Me and Lito fall out like every 2 days.
Yeah, definitely. Like that made our bond stronger.
And it
Like,
complete yet?
But yeah, that made our bond stronger. And
no, definitely.
Yeah, that's really my sister. That's my second sister.
When it comes down to like creating, right? When you in the booth, right? When you in there cooking, do you try to like? Are you vulnerable when it comes down to your music, or are you try to like? Do you kind of hold back some information and kind of, or do you kind of give it your all when you in there?
Depends. It depends on how I'm feeling. Like if I like have that vibe where I'm mad, I'm letting everything out. But if I'm like on some like chill, calm shit, then like that's what it's gonna be on like chill, calm shit. Like I'm not even gonna like talk about too much.
You know what I mean? Everybody, yeah, because everybody go through their shit. You know what I mean? And I feel like as creators, we kind of like put that out in different ways. I myself personally, I don't write for music, but I write for like scripts and shit. So like when I'm writing those scripts and when I'm doing that, I'm implying sometimes things that have occurred in my actual life and my experiences. So I know that artists sometimes you might want to, but I feel like some artists are stuck in a image thing where they can't really be themselves. But I feel like the secret to really winning is being yourself. Like when you really become vulnerable with your audience and your fans and you really are like who you say you are and they ain't gotta like find nothing else out. Because that's the key too. Don't lie to your fans. Be very honest with them because they gonna look it up. They gonna figure it out. Like it's gonna come out. If you trying to hide anything from your fans, bro, it's gonna come out. Just say that shit, stand on that shit, and be that shit, man. When you know who you are as a person and as a man, nothing else really matters. And I say that a lot to every artist that I try to get in contact with. What's your new projects, man? What do we got coming up from Lil Swaggy?
I have an album out called 1999. I dropped that in 2021, and next Wednesday is going to be a sequel that's dropping. It's called 1999, the year of Zoe, and that's dropping on my birthday as like a little thing, as a little like, because I'm sorry, but I'm dropping that as like a little birthday gift to me and also the people that like fuck with me. So, and also that's gonna be like a little package, a little care package until the album comes.
Okay. I'm fucking with it. What type of vibes are on that? Are you more in your bag? Are you in your relationship bag? Are you out of your relationship bag? Are you in your player shit? Are you popping your shit? What can they expect on that?
All I'm gonna say is like expect like different shit, basically. Like you'll expect some like chill shit, like I don't even want to say the next genre, but chill shit. But like it also like it could get chill and then like get a little lit. So like lit chill music, I would say like the little vibe of 1999, the year of Zoe. And that's dropping April 23rd, next Wednesday.
That's what's up. You got any upcoming shows or anything like that they could tap in with you with?
Actually, I do have an upcoming show. That is June 21st. It's going to be Pretty Gary's concert, like beginning of summer show bash, and it's going to be in Ole, New York, at the Plant. and we just gonna have a lot of fun.
You know the vibes. You know the vibes. Right now, we got a video ran up right quick. We about to go ahead and tap in. Audience, if you tap in right now, okay. This is the Tkrs Network. Go ahead. Tell them right quick.
Also, I'm having a birthday party Friday, April 25th. It is going to be in Niagara Falls. Hit up Key Bank. That's Kilo's Facebook. Key Bank. Hit up Key Bank for details. If you got her on Instagram, it's that Kilo. She'll give you all the info and everything like that. She's not trying to tell me what's going on because it's my birthday. So like the most I have to do is tell y'all to tap in with her. So yes, I'm having a birthday party. It's an Airbnb/video shoot. And it's all gonna be in Niagara Falls. Tap in with Kilo if you want the info. I'm limited.
You know the vibes. You know the vibes. All right. Next up, we about to get into one of his music videos. Okay. Ironically, with Kilo, actually. Okay, we're gonna tap in right quick. We're gonna tap in. This is the Tkrs Network. Okay, if you are interested in getting I love this commercial voice I put on. If you are interested in getting an interview by Tkrs Network, okay, I've been working on it too. If you are interested in getting an interview by Tkrs Network, okay, tap in with Carlito Smooth or directly on our page. Somebody will get back to you shortly, I promise. Okay, I'm doing a lot over here. I am the sole producer behind the scenes, so all the shit you see, it's one nigga going. You gotta give me some time. We're gonna get to it though. I swear we are. Shout out to Lil Swaggy. We're gonna get right into the video. Let's go.
Hey, Kilo in the cut with the Henny in the wood. I ain't with the vibes, but I wish a nigga get to the bread so we out of the hood. We ain't tryna flex, we just misunderstood. Bitches shaking ass, we don't know who to pick. And there's so many thotties that's feeling for dick. I ain't cuffing no bitch, do I look like a trick? Last bitch that I cuff, yeah, that hoe made me sick. Slide to the low, link low when I'm there. I see a real one when I look in the mirror. Slim, thick bitch, ass shaped like a pear. I ain't tryna date, had to make that clear. Nose down, face down, ass in the air. She gon' run from the dick and crack like a beer. She telling her friends that my dick top tier. I dive in that pussy, no need for some gear. Like what? Like who go to broke nigga said so. Running the game like a coach cause I said so. That movie animated like y'all can't dance. I'm taking no swag, go and run up a bag hoe. Like huh? I told her no cover, now that bitch a side hoe. Rock through the years with key in the Tahoe. Niggas is munching like get off my Yango.
Like we at 100, that's 105. Like 1.5. Left at niggas like ha ha ha. You funny, how about the car? Are you in the mall? With our money, buy the ball. They get sludge, so the little zone. That my money. Straight out the hood, get it out the mud. Nigga ain't good, he sick, got sued. Little bitch from Milwaukee trying to give me them bull. Got so much ice, need some sticks in the pool. Bitch, I'm a dog real bad like a pug. Nigga is a passenger, princess, scrub. Think she gon' finesse me, that's the good. As for 8, bitch, gon' get a thug. Niggas really starving out here, need a sub. Niggas really dirty out here, need a tub. Bitch, I'm not champion, I ain't talk about a rain. Need to paint your face, I ain't talking maybe lane. Hit them little zones, till them slide to the low. I'm a 5+5, niggas 5 below. Only like 4 bitches 5, yo. Give me this pipe, Mario. And Luigi, pussy so wet that they need a squeegee. Told her shorty I'ma fly right to Fiji. See how I'm on, now she talking about she need me. Give her the dick, now she acting special kitty. Said she don't wanna give head, BD. Another bitch gon' scream like a CD. So hit my line with some money, I'm speedy. I don't want VVs,
Big shout out, big shout out, big shout out. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yo, listen, that was fire. No, my whole thing is too, I like the originality with y'all. You know what I mean? Especially with you. Like, I like the fact that you're not afraid to be different, especially when you're doing shit. Like, it's important to really stand out. Like, most people are kind of obsessed with. Oh, I got caught up in the comment. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm used to being in production. I'm not used to talking in the middle of doing that. But my bad. But what I was about to say, yeah, you guys are not afraid to be yourselves and really express yourselves in your music and actually visually. Like that song went with the video. You know what I mean? The song's different. It's a different type of vibe. And the video was different. It gave off that different type of vibe. It was easy to watch and digest because of that. You know what I mean? That's very important, especially when you're an artist and you're tapping in and you're doing anything like that. You make it make sense, please. Make it make sense. I'm telling you, listen, doing these music video reactions, I'm learning. Stop standing in front of the corner stores, man. Get creative. Please.
That's crazy because we was in front of a store.
No, but y'all made it look different, man.
Yeah. Playing with the gas
No
pump and shit.
effect, nothing. Just store in them. I'll be like, bruh, come on, man. Y'all don't understand. And you know what's crazy too? I was sent that type of video by at least 1 to 5 artists from like each city. Like it was multiple cities. It was crazy. It was like y'all gotta get stop doing that. No, definitely tap in with individuals like him, Lil Swaggy, Blue Paper, Shogun. Definitely. The energy they give to those videos is important. You gotta pay attention when you making your music videos. Very important. But definitely, I love that video. I get that shit like a 9. I like the energy to it. For sure. We get back into it though. I got a couple more questions for Lil Swaggy for sure. What is your biggest regret in the last couple of years?
Well, see, this one time I don't remember having a fuck thing to regret. I don't have nothing to regret.
That's a good way to live.
I am who I am. I don't give a fuck.
No, that's a good way to live. I ain't gonna hold you. That's a good way to live. I feel like somebody once told me if you're doing something that you're gonna regret later, you shouldn't be doing it. And I feel like that's a fact, man. You got they calling you out in the comments. Where's that?
Wait, hold on. I gotta see.
No, big shout out. Big shout out to King.
He's lying. I don't regret shit.
It's fucked up too. Because we just talked about how close she is to you. And then she get out here.
I regret not.
She's like, now we gotta believe her.
Listen. I got one regret. I regret not beating the fuck out of Key when I saw her. All right, let's leave it at. Let's leave it at that. That's crazy. I don't regret shit.
Yo, she cook it. I gotta ask you. Listen,
yo.
I gotta ask you. She brought it up, bro. Look, bro. We all have been there, bro. We don't wait. She said you wasting too much time on these females, bro. We can't do that. Why would you chase a bitch? Well, you can go chase a chicken son. What's
up? Crazy. I gotta roll up on that one. That's
yo, shout out to Key.
Yo. Why?
Yo, shout out to Key.
I'm gonna break you the fuck up. I'm gonna break you the fuck up, Key. You watching this? I'm gonna break you the fuck up.
You're crazy, Sam. Listen, man. Listen. Yo, man, listen. Oh, man, I knew I was gonna have fun. Shout out to Sleeping Lino. Oh, man, we in here today. It's the Tkrs takeover. Mr. Tkrs is back, okay? We in here. We doing a little interview. We got a little swag in this bitch, okay? Shout out to Key. Key is in the comments making it very fun. Okay, shout out to the comments, okay? Big shout out to everybody that's tapped in. We are live on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all your favorite platforms, okay? If you have a hard time looking for us, remember the Tkrs Network in Google, and we'll pop right up on God. You know what I mean? Type shit, okay? With that being said, is there anything you want to say to the audience before we close out today?
All I have to say is follow your dreams. And this is not going to be like no basic like send off speech. Like, for real, follow your dreams and like keep your friends closer, keep your enemies even closer. But however, if you're doing this music shit, do not give up. It doesn't matter if you start today. Do not get this shit up. You're going to be at a place where you want to be if you keep your mind to it.
That's a fact. Anything you doing, consistency is everything. Like he said, it's going to be times where you looking and the shit ain't looking how it's supposed to be looking. It ain't adding up the way it's supposed to add up. The shit got you worried. You know what I mean? You sweat a little bit. You know what I mean? You starting to think the niggas is right. You know what I mean? You start to think the haters is right. When that happens, you got to keep working. You know what I mean? I'm never going to lie to y'all and tell y'all it's not times in life where you're going to be like, you know what I mean? Fuck, is this going to work? Or is this worth keep going? Or is it, I go through it, everybody goes through it. Any type of creator, anybody with dreams or doing anything big and making any type of real difference is going to go through it. Unfortunately, you're going to question shit sometimes. Just to remember to work through it. It's going to get better. Stay consistent. And that's the way through it. I'm telling you, on God, it works every time, man. Keep going. I appreciate everybody that tapped into the Tkrs Network. Big shout out to the team once again. Big Tkrs shit. I'm gonna say their names because they get mad when I don't.
I'm gonna say this
Go
one
ahead.
more time. Like I said in the beginning of the interview, there's a party. I'm having a birthday party. It's going to be in Niagara Falls, April 25th, Friday. Y'all need to be there or be fucking square. We're gonna have a lit time. It's gonna be a video shoot. Like I said, tap in with Kilo. Her Facebook is Key Bank. Instagram is that Kilo. Like I said, we're gonna have a good time. No drama needed. Bring your own bottle, bring your weed, but it's still gonna be lit. Jungle juice everywhere. Like I said.
You know the vibes, you know the vibes. Big shout out to Lil Swaggy for popping out, showing some love to Tkrs Network. New projects on the way, of course. Stay tuned. All music available on all platforms. Big shout out to the team once again. Like I said, they get mad when I don't say their names. Big shout out to Big Keys, Carlito Smooth, Divine the Rapper, Sneaky Vibes, and of course Rue. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody that taps in with us. Shout out to everybody that shows love on all platforms. We out. This has been another Tkrs interview. Was your host, Shiny Gamer. Thank you for coming yet again. And we out of here. Thank you once again. Let's get it.